Anyways, this is the second log. Okay lah. Enough of that very intensive and very gloomy subject. Ayo. Okay. Today I met Randall and Kiefer, who are who are a pair of brothers. Through someone I know named Ronald. Uh, I know them through another schoolmate named Ronald. And these two folks, bit of they have a bit of condition like me. Uh, Randall has autism, like a bit like me. Mine's Asperger's. He didn't say what kind of autism it was, but I'll check with him. And then there's Kiefer, who is both autism and ADHD, and he's a lot more unhinged lah regarding certain subjects. Uh, but I got to meet with the both of them today to go out and play tennis near Kallang Wave Mall there. If y'all know, behind I think near exit B, Stadium MRT exit B, right? There's this Kallang tennis center or court or wherever that is. Behind, need to walk behind the big mall there. Then behind there is the tennis area lah, the tennis courts. Then there are three floors. So there's the first floor, which is all open area. Then there's the second floor, which is more closed, which is more covered, which is covered lah. And then there's a rooftop, which it obviously is not covered. Uh, we Randall managed to help us book, mm, and thankfully it's not too expensive. 550 an hour. We got to play for from 2:30 until 3:30 at the rooftop. But then sui that time the was damn hot. Okay, never mind. Got to play. It was good already. You know, and sometimes in adulthood, there's a lot of it's either one of two things. Work work bogs you down to the point that it's going to be very difficult to do exercise. If not, number two is you is you get the office job, then the moment you pangkang, right, pangkang as in you end your work, uh maybe you might be meeting friends after work, and then or taking the weekends to go meet others. I don't know, to go for meetups, whether it's like Saturday hiking, like what mom and dad are doing. If not, I don't know what other activities that might be of your interest lah. If you're watching this, so anyway, it was good to meet up with them and to be able to do this, because for one thing, this is only my second time playing tennis, and I haven't been I haven't played it since primary five, I think. The only other time that time was still in Bethesda there, or where, but we would play at the time. That was the first time I got to know about tennis lah. So talking about 16, 17 years ago, I still remember that they hired a coach to come over and show us how it was played. I can't remember how the open field looked like when he tried to demonstrate to us how it was being played. You know, so obviously I'm rusty and I still need to go and have to go and book or play more lah. You know. Then talking about the rackets, right? Randall and Kiefer, they just bought the rackets today at Decathlon before I came over. So I think they play tennis more often than me. So, and they do so at Ronald's condo. So it's actually, so I think they'll definitely need the rackets more than me lah. As for me, uh, I still have other options. Maybe going for a run. Definitely not going for a run on empty stomach and not enough sleep. That definitely is a no. and definitely not under the hot sun because uh, high risk of heat stroke. But maybe just after breakfast or what, then maybe go for a walk and then a slight jog and then slowly build up the stamina from there, which I should have been doing actually when I had the time. But I kind of regret now that I think back about it. I kind of regret that lah. There needs to be changes in my habits to make that happen. Um, but otherwise, it's it was good to be able to play with them. If you get the chance, maybe join them again at Ronald's condo or what. Sorry, join them. Maybe join them. Sorry, join them one day at Ronald's condo. Not join them again. What? Yeah. So this is the main activity that I got to do today. But I think what I spoke about earlier, uh, in the earlier log, it still weighed down on me a lot. So it's kind of hard to put. I would like to put a smile on my face to this, but yeah, it's really very difficult lah. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I try. I mean I try not to make myself look like very fierce or what. But it's just naturally my face has become like this. So I also don't know exactly how. I guess it's going to take a lot of time to remedy that, but I try. Okay, so instead of, and then I'm also trying my best to not sound very robotic. Okay, like, yeah, today is like very what, like that. You can tell I'm trying to make a difference. Make a difference? No, you can tell I'm trying not to sound robotic lah. So, but at the same time, I'm talking like this, unscripted. So there are obvious pauses in between, long pauses that normally someone who is able to speak fluently and smoothly would not have such pauses, and I would not. And oftentimes, right, YouTube videos, seen enough of those, they always have those pauses that cut off. Right? They during the video editing is always like there are pauses in between, then just cut. Then you see the cut scenes are very obvious, and they would not give like half second, what feels like a half second pause. That's a like what I'm giving right now. Sometimes it's just cut, immediately blend over to the next one, immediately next cut scene, then talk again. Or voiceovers where it's just layered like terraces like that. So the person speaks, it's like whoever's doing narrating the voiceover, the person speaks one sentence, then straight away you can hear right near the when the person is about to end the speech, straight away there's another speech that's already layered below. That kind I'm really starting to not like. Talk until like that, but you don't have slowdowns or you don't give appropriate pauses. That kind, I don't really like. Okay, I really don't like it. Sometimes blend, or you just sit there with the earphones, earpods, whatever, and then trying to hear the person. Or you, if let's say your attention span isn't very good, then you just sit there, hear. A fella talk, layer. What what is being said also, sometimes you miss out that portion. Sometimes might miss out that portion. And that has happened to me before. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, um, what I will say out here, it's I would just put it as raw footage, not edited, whatever. And it's to show that I'm being sincere about uh, the way that I talk. It's not. It may seem forced, okay, but it's me trying my best to be saying what I want to say in front of a camera, which I don't normally do, in order for me to get better at it lah. It's just as simple as that, or to see where I can improve. Yeah, it's really not easy to talk like that. Yeah, that's about it for now. Yeah, I think maybe just try not to talk too much first lah. About all these very touchy the touchy subjects that I mentioned earlier. Uh, then at least it doesn't keep raising too many suspicions. But nevertheless, the truth, I can't hide the truth for very long. But to break it in eventually, gotta have to master that courage. And all these worries and discomfort, best to be left in God's hands. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. If I'll come up with any vlogs, yeah, be sure to stay tuned and subscribe. You can leave any comments. If you have genuine constructive feedback to share, um, you know, if you want drop a like, sure. But if this doesn't appeal to you, if it's boring, that's okay. No compulsion. You know, let's aim to create a community that's sincere about what they do, instead of instead of creating cults that are just often critical about the way people do things and all. Yeah, authenticity, right? In this day and age, authenticity in the midst of all the chaos in the world. If we want to do things, or we want to do content creation, want to be authentic, I think this is one way lah. And I don't expect you to agree with me, but if you do agree, sure, that's great. Thanks.